Hey, and welcome to the Revenge of the Show. And this is a product review and a disaster review. So I got this from eBay. This is what it looks like when you get it on eBay. There's a whole bunch of them out there. You think you're going to get that packaging, but you don't get that packaging. You get that box that you see over there. And inside the box, you get four of these. Four directions for putting this thing together. Um, you can't read any of that stuff. There's a QR code if you want to go to it, I guess. Um, you know, here it is. I'm going to start taking this stuff out after I go through all these things, which you don't really need. Let's fast forward. And there we go. You'll get all of them. They're all exactly the same. So, I did do a voiceover as I was opening this thing, but then I got to a disaster point on this thing, and then I'm like, how am I going to do this video? So here you get these the one big bag that holds these bags. So there's three bags. There's your Jaws 1 and then Jaws 2. There's Jaws as well. And it can't take down three barrels. No, it can't possibly take three barrels. So as I open this thing up, it looks pretty good so far from this start. And then you take the Sharky Shark out, and you got the barrels. And there you go. Not too bad looking. Kind of neat. Little holes there for the fins. And it's for the tail fin. And then there's the shark. Now the shark's mouth doesn't open, the head doesn't move. It's a shark, right over there. Not bad looking. It's all solid, which is nice. But the fin is clearly bent. And Jaws fin, the great white shark in the Jaws movie, the fin was not bent. But there you go. You put it together. You could probably shave those things down and then connect them together a lot better than what they connect there. But it's kind of neat. This costs like $23. They're out there. I'll get to the point of why you should beware. And when I did buy this from the person just kept sending me messages. Would you give me a positive review? Give me a positive review. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second. But there it is. There's the shark. Now I'm opening up the other package. I'm sorry I didn't get it on film as good there. But here you got the Jaws 2 shark, and you kind of put it together, clicks together. There is the bottom of the mouth, very, very, very red, and it clicks together okay. And now you put it, you gotta kind of play with it a little bit, but it's kind of slippery, especially on this table that I'm using. But there you go. There's the bottom part. Click. And then you put the Jaws 2 shark in there with the power line. And there you have it. There you got the shark from Jaws 2. Not bad. Just wondering if anybody bought this from eBay and got like a cool box, like not this stupid cardboard box. But there it is with the burning marks on its face and stuff like that. Well, you be the judge. You like that? It's not bad. I mean, this is really, really small, so these are tiny. The teeth are, it's like a gummy bear or something. Gummy bear teeth. Like I said, it's small, but when you look close, it looks like gummies. And now I'm going to open up the other bag, the third bag. And this is the bag of Jaws 3. The great scene in Jaws 3 where 3D, where the shark breaks through the glass and floods that room. The flooding of the room is pretty neat, but otherwise it's really goofy. So you put this thing together like that, click, click. Make sure that you get it the right way. If you do it, this goes in there, but if you do it backwards, then that's not going to fit in there. But you do get to fit it in there. Now this shark, you're going to put it together. Now what I had to do, because it doesn't really go together very well at all, and you click this one in, and that I guess makes the tail move a little bit. Now this bottom part, I had to take an X-Acto knife because it does not fit. I mean, you could take all your strength and you're not going to get it in there right. So, I messed around with it for a long time, fast forwarding it because it's just ridiculous. And then eventually I take it on the side and then I shave it down with an X-Acto knife to help it get in there a little bit better. I mean, it was just ridiculous. The mouth opens and closes, which is kind of neat. I mean, this is another small shark, but it's not bad except for the fact that it doesn't fit very well together. It's not very expensive, but you put it on this little stand. The stand is pretty solid actually, and then you could put your little diorama together, and there you go, voila, with the glass in place and the shark behind the screen. And you could imagine that in 3D in real life, so it's 4D, right, or something like that. So here comes the shark, smash through the glass. Louis Gossett Jr. has got to run away, and I forgot the rest of the movie. It's not a very good movie. But there you have it. And there's the whole shark put together as best as you can. You got to shave that stuff down. At least I had to get it to fit. And it's a little bit neat. Now, the one that I wanted the most was not this one, although that's probably the best looking one out of the bunch. I wanted this one here with Hoopa in the cage. And you see, I'm opening up the cage. Now, this is where we get into a real problem here. This person kept emailing me to give him a good review. And, I never had that before with eBay. And so there's two, like the float things. You see them in the picture over there? There's two float things. I'm putting together the sharks. I haven't noticed the problem yet, but, I'm putting this sucker together, and it looks like the tail is supposed to move. And you put the bottom in there. It fit a little bit better than the other one, I think. You got to use a lot of strength to get that in there. But lo and behold, what's missing? The head of the damn shark. There's no head of the shark. And this guy wants a positive. He gave me my money back, and then he still asked for a positive review. I wanted the product. I got my money back, but I did not get the product, so I got this. I would have been happier if he said, hey, ship it back to me and I'll give you a new one. But he didn't. So anyway, now this other disaster was the Star Trek place sent me this in that envelope over there. It got crushed in the mail. And there it is there, all crushed. Great, love it. I've tried getting in contact with them. I sent them pictures, and I just keep getting, hey, can you send us pictures? I sent them pictures twice, and with no avail. And not only that, this hallmark ornament, if you look at it really closely, this is the really tiny one. If you look at it really closely, it's not very good. It's one of the worst hallmarks that I've ever seen. I mean, look at, I mean, God. It's like, we'll splash a little paint on there, we'll give it a shape of it, but it looks, I mean, it's bad ornament. And don't ship this stuff in something in a box in a flat envelope. It's going to get crushed. Have a great Christmas. This is my review of the worst things I got this year. Bye-bye. Like and subscribe.